Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. We are back out here on the Sea-Doo, and I have got something awesome planned for y'all. I have picked up the largest popper I could find. I mean, this thing is massive. It probably weighs 4 ounces or more. We're gonna get off some of these secluded islands back here behind me, and we're gonna get around and see if we can catch some pelagics on the big popper today. Y'all stay tuned. Let's see if we can go get it done. So the other day, I was running around Horn Island and I found some old shipwrecks hanging off, and there was a lot of pelagics that were running around it. So I think that's where we're going to start off today, and then from there we're just going to run around and see what we can find. We got the old Yozuri giant popper, silver and red head right here. Let's chunk it out, see what happens. Well, as soon as I started popping it, bait scurrying. See if we can call something into it. Make sure my drag's set before we get to. Yeah, drag set good. For it to be a heavy popper, it's working pretty easily. Oh, right at the boat on a giant popper. That was so sick. That was so insane. A couple 100 yards off the beach right here. Giant fish hooked up. Maybe my 4th or 5th cast with it. I'm gonna run up ahead, get on the other side of him so he can fight away from that sunlight. Come on. Dude, that was a giant blow up. Probably the most insane topwater eat I have ever had. There we go. Go the other way. This guy is ripping drag. Come on up. He is determined to pull me that way. I don't want him to pull me that way. Try to cut him off again. Turn, baby, go that way. Giant jack crevalle. Just let them run. These guys have so much aggressiveness to them, so much strength and stamina. Pound for pound, the hardest fighting fish we have out here. Now this is a jack crevalle, and I've got a question for y'all. Why is it that giant trevally GTs are targeted all over the world where they're at? People fly from all over to catch them, but the jack crevalle gets such a bad name, and people consider them a trash fish. Y'all let me know in the comments, but there's just something eating bait right out there in front of me over there. I don't know if it's another school of jacks or what. so insane to see this fish eat that giant popper. Honestly, when I bought it, I didn't think anything would eat something so big, but I had to get it out and try it today. And bam, what an insane eat. Get up. That. Dude, that is a massive jack. Giant jack. Oh, my gosh. That might be the biggest one I have ever landed. Oh, look at that giant right there. That popper hanging out. Oh, man. So insane right there. Go ahead and get a release on this guy. All right, that is a doggone 20 plus pounder right there. Maybe even a 30 pounder, I don't know. Bye-bye. That was absolutely insane. Now, when I was pulling up to the spot, off in the distance, I saw a king mackerel sky out of the water. So they're in here close as well. I didn't bring any trolling lures, but I do have poppers. And I'm just gonna work all the way down this beach. You never know. Maybe we can hook one of those kings. I don't even know if they eat poppers, but that dude skied out of the water. So they're definitely eating something on top. But anyways, let's get back to it, see if we can catch another fish. We're easing back up on the shipwreck right now, and I want to show y'all how lit up my screen is when we get over the top of it. So we're coming over the wreck right there, and just look at those marks. I mean, insane. Fish all over this spot right here. Oh, yeah! Come on, get it. Come on. Ah! Dude, two of them came up and missed it. Oh man, something just skied out the water right there. I think that was another king mackerel. Right off the edge of the surf. Had to be. Oh, dolphin. More dolphins. Oh, that wasn't a dolphin. Come on. That was crazy. I guess jacks don't care about these dolphins being on top of them. All right, so talk about this setup real quick. A lot of y'all have asked about this rod. It's a Shimano Talavera boat rod, and I mean, it's just, say it's a cheap rod, probably around 100, 120 bucks. And I've got the 10K Shimano Saragossa absolute tanks of reels right here. And I got 40-pound braid to 40-pound fluorocarbon leader. And I believe that this popper is just a Yozuri R popper. And although we did have a ton of blow-ups on this thing, I have missed so many fish that I feel like should have ate it. On top of that, it being so heavy, it wears you out trying to pop that thing constantly. And then also, the lure doesn't have a lot of buoyancy built into it. I find that it's walking underneath the surface rather than popping on top. I'm having to actually lift high up in the water to get that thing to pop and do what it's supposed to do. So not really a fan of this lure, but at least I can say that I came out here and I gave it a shot. I might give it a shot one day offshore when we get the amberjack fired up, but I'm gonna go ahead and tie on something a little bit lighter, a little bit easier to throw. All right, y'all, well, no more fish out there today, but it was still so awesome seeing those jacks just come up and chase the bait. Some of them missed, but got that one big one on the popper first thing this morning. I am going to loop in a catch and cook that I did on a jack crevalle right here at the end of this. But before we do that, I got one stop I need to make. Got something I want to show y'all. Hey, hey. So we are at Hammerhead Kayaks in Theodore, Alabama, and Dale and Eddie have ordered me a Minn Kota Riptide Taroba. This is an 80-pound thrust, 54-inch shaft. It looks rather large, but we're gonna load this up in the car, and the next time that y'all see the jet ski, it should have a trolling motor on it. This thing looks massive, so hopefully there's a little bit of foam in there, because if it's that long, we're gonna have problems. All right, y'all, well, we are back at the ramp now. I have chosen not to clean this guy at my house because that big old carcass right there, I got a feeling it's not gonna smell good in the coming days. So go ahead and get this guy out of the cooler. Shut the lid. All right, well, this is the first time ever trying jack crevalle. I think I'm just gonna fillet it like I normally would. Kind of awkward cleaning a fish off a cooler like this, but I think it'd be all right. And we did bleed him pretty good. That meat does not look good, David. Not gonna lie. You said you got a snapper for me?
Yeah. Two of them.
Oh, man. It don't smell too good either. That looks like it's rib cage. And whatever we don't eat, we will be using for fish bait in the future. My buddy Jack Moran, Yakking with Jack, has asked for a couple of these jacks so he could use for shark bait. So that's a possibility. But yeah, we're gonna later on, we'll well, yeah, while we're here still, we'll pick some of this meat off of here and get it ready for an upcoming offshore trip. But y'all, that right there is a jack crevalle fillet, and I ain't gonna lie, it don't look too good. It actually looks horrible. Oh man, but my good buddy David up here has agreed to give me one of his snapper since I couldn't catch one today.
Hey, don't lie. You know you're gonna throw that in the trash can when you get home.
That's good bait. No, man, we're using that.
Dude, that looks like a deer backstrap.
It does look like deer meat, don't it? I bet it don't taste like it though.
It's probably gamey, real gamey.
Y'all, I can't really do nothing but just look at that. And I wonder what I've gotten myself. I'm committed now. The whole video is around me eating this.
Oh, you have to eat it.
I have to.
I say you just like let it soak out here in the sun for about 30 minutes, both sides, sear it. Just eat it, try it.
I do the asphalt
water.
skillet.
Yeah, the asphalt skillet.
Man, y'all ain't making this better. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead fillet the other side of this thing, and I will see y'all back at the house. Cook that guy up. All right, so we are back at the house now. Got our jack crevalle right there, getting ready to get ready to cook it up. So let's open the old bag here. After a day of sitting in the refrigerator, that is what it looks like. And I'm gonna be honest, that is not a good looking piece of meat at all. So what I am going to do is attempt to cut this guy in cubes and we are gonna do a little marinade with it. So we're gonna marinate it for a few hours before we throw it on the grill. I'm not gonna lie, like cutting into some of this meat like that right there, it really doesn't look that bad when you kind of separate the upper loins from all the bloody stuff like that right there. You know, you really get into your cleaner meat. It honestly kind of looks like a piece of salmon or something. Maybe not, I don't know. But it doesn't look that bad when you get it cleaned up though. All right, so we got all of our fish cubed up right there. And so everybody that I have talked to or have seen in the past that have cooked jack crevalle said that you gotta do it like it's a piece of beef. So with that being said, we got us some steak marinade right here. So we're going to put some marinade on our steak. We're going to thread some skewers through it right there, and then we'll be popping that on the grill after it marinates for about 2 or 3 hours. All right, go ahead and dump our marinade in there. Be honest with y'all, I do not have very high hopes for this, so I will be surprised. I'm really, of all the catching cooks I've done, I don't know why this one's making me so nervous, but yeah, we got, at least the marinade smells good. But we're just gonna toss that up, just like that. And that's it. We'll go ahead and pop this in the refrigerator, let it sit for about 3 hours, put it on the grill. So our coals are going right now. They are nice and burnt down, and this right here is our marinated jack crevalle. So go ahead and pop that on the old Barbie here. I have no idea how long it's going to take to cook this. We'll just kind of play with it, flip them around as we need to, and hopefully we don't get sick. All right, well, our meat's been going for about 10 minutes. We're about to get ready to do a flip, but as fate would have it, the weather here in Alabama is about to not be cooperating with us. Looks like a gnarly storm coming. Here are our kebabs so far. We'll just give them a little rotation, a little flip. That's hot. Just turn over, dude. There we go. And we'll pop that lid back on there. We're gonna let that go for about 5 more minutes or so. All right, well, I believe our fish is done. Might even be a little overcooked. Nah, it feels fine, feels fine. I definitely did not want to eat some undercooked jack crevalle, so I did make sure that I cooked it all the way through. And those are our 3 fish kebabs. Well, y'all, here comes the rain right here. Got a little thunder action going on, so we're gonna make this really quick for y'all. There it is, finished product, cooked jack crevalle. Let's take that bite right there. Moment of truth. Let's do it. Absolutely not. Ugh. That's bad. That's horrible. The fishiness. Let's see if I can get out of the rain somewhere. Ugh. It's gonna take a while to get the taste of that fish out of my mouth. And I will say, going into this thing, I was a little partial. I didn't want to do it. Tasting that absolutely confirmed that I never want to do it again. That was extremely fishy. Now, I've had a lot of people say that if you cook it like beef, it's going to taste like beef, all these other things. I've had other people say that they've tasted them and then they were good. To each its own. My personal opinion is that that jack crevalle tastes like I ain't eating it again. Had it been a small jack, it probably would have been a lot more edible. I may do it again if I can catch a jack crevalle around 20 inches or smaller. I'll try it that way, but definitely not doing that again. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, please leave me a like, comment with any questions, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see y'all next time.